Hello, sweet friends. How are you? I hope all is well. Okay. I've been quiet for, I think, a week. I've had a lot of time to reflect and think. And really, honestly, in my quietness, I make time for reflection and connection and prayer and meditation. Because without that, everyone's just kind of, fumbling through the day with no true direction or conviction. And so having that time to take that time for reflection is super important. I'm going to name this video Compassion. So, that word, compassion, that is the biggest thing that is missing right now from our daily lives. And it goes both ways. It needs to go both ways. So, I had a conversation through email with, we'll just say, an authority figure. And as you can imagine, it started out very authoritative. And when I got to the point of, we're both in the point of citing these ABC sites that make all these rules. That I pointed out the fact that these places where we're getting our guidance from are full of contradictions. They contradict themselves. They have live content on their sites that are guidelines that completely contradict each other. Like if you're looking at that site for this argument, there's studies, there's information, there's arguments for that. If you're looking for the complete opposite from the same exact place, you can find evidence for the other side. So guys, oh my God, I don't even really know how to start. All I know is that love thy neighbor, right? We are not going to believe everything that our neighbor believes in. We live in the United States of America. We are the world leaders in democracy and freedom. And we are failing miserably right now. And the biggest piece, whoever they is, we have done such a great job of separating and pitting against one side or the other. It doesn't need to be that way because side A has their reasons to believe in whatever they believe in. And side B has their reasons to believe in whatever they believe in. They can both be right because this person and this person has the right and the freedom to believe what they want to believe because this is the United States of America. So my biggest problem that I'm seeing is that missing human component of compassion and seeing through the eyes of the other person. Person A doesn't have to be wrong, and person B doesn't have to be wrong. This person can have their reasons. This person can have their reasons. It doesn't matter. If that is truly how they believe, who are you to judge that? I mean, the coin can be flipped, like either way. You know, person A can be like, oh my gosh, you're so selfish. Like, why don't you just comply? Why don't you just do this? And person B can really have some real true to them reasons why. It's not up to person A to question that and to make them validate that or to explain that. If that is truly how they feel, where is the compassion component of that? You're not compassionate because you don't believe the way I believe. No, that needs to stop. The separation, I don't want to use a discrimination word, but that and separating a group from another group because, oh, you think like this and we think like this and we are right. You know, take a look back at history and just ask yourself, history truly does repeat itself. Has the oppressed ever been on the wrong side of history? Or what they were and what they believed in and what they stood for always been in the right? Like truly, like, ask yourself that. So honestly, by the time I was done with this email conversation with someone in authority of the job that I have, I had to get to a point of like basically just calling it out. Like, you have teachers on both sides of the spectrum that are scared for different reasons. You have teachers over here that are scared. You have teachers over here that are scared. And the teachers can be exchanged for anything. You have employees over here that are scared. You have employees over here that are scared. You have this, you have that. You have students, you have whatever it is. They're scared for different reasons. And the part that's missing is the compassion for each other. You guys, this is what makes us human. This is what makes us free. We are Americans. Don't forget it. Don't forget what we are. I have loved ones that believe completely differently than I do. I don't hate them. I respect their decision and they respect mine, or at least I hope they do. And there really should be no fight. I mean, if the fight is you believe that a government can mandate you to put something in your body, or you don't. Like, whatever. You decide. But there needs to be compassion coming from both sides. Obviously, there's a reason why the other side feels that way. Let's be human again. Love thy neighbor again. Let's bring compassion back again. And I will say, my email conversation did end on a good note. When I called that person out for not being compassionate for this or that and seeing both sides here and not having this human component, that part was missing. The next response that I got was much more human. And I truly appreciated that because then I finally felt like I was heard. That's what's important here. Be compassionate. Stay true to whatever it is that you truly believe and be strong and stay healthy. Take care.